Hi guys, this is Says the Real and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi guys, today I have with me a very special guest. It is the incredibly talented Ruby Violet.
Hello darlings, it's me Ruby Violet.
So Ruby has been doing drag for almost a year and a half, more or less.
Nearly a year and a half, yeah.
And she's been, only for that time, and she's been very successful. So this interview is for us to dig into all her success and to try to learn or distill the recipe of success. So if you're ready, we'll crack on with with questions. So first question, when did you decide to be a drag queen and why?
Well, I've been dressing up in mum's clothes ever since the age of 5, so I guess you could say then. But I grew up watching, I guess around the 90s, watching people like Lily Savage.
Right.
Danny LaRue wasn't really around, but I sort of knew of him and had seen stuff of him. I love musical theatre, I love the theatre and theatrics. So I always knew I wanted to perform. And then I guess while I was kind of training at college, I guess, from like 16 to 21 I was training. I never really thought I could do it. I'd always admired it and enjoyed going to drag shows and stuff. And then it wasn't until a year and a half ago that my best friend show had come up. And she pushed me and was like, right, you're doing this. And I was like, I can't do it. And she pushed me to do it. And I haven't really looked back since, really. I guess I wanted to do it because I gave up performing professionally, like in shows and stuff, quite a few years ago, but I didn't like the control and the power and the huge teams, and there was always someone that you didn't get along with, or someone that was horrid, or you know, and producers and directors and stuff can just be really mean and that. So I guess I kind of took back a lot of that control by doing drag.
So you would say drag allows you that creative control that you wouldn't have otherwise?
Oh, absolutely, yeah, because a lot of time you're in a show, you're told to stand here, stand there, do this, do that, exit left, exit right. I could do what the hell I want now. Yeah. Which is fabulous.
Alright, so, I mean, we always say that drag is, people that do drag, this is like opening, like, you know, like a revelation for them, but yeah. I guess it's not only for them to, you know, to come out and do whatever and dress in whichever way they want, but also, as you said, creatively, it's
yeah,
for them
definitely
a breakthrough.
Yeah, I get to express myself. It's also helped me in my day-to-day life, my normal job, my personal life. I've really kind of connected with myself a lot more, a lot more freedom. I can just be creative, and I can do what I want now, and use everything that was inside can now kind of flourish.
What can be a week for Ruby Violet?
A week for Ruby Violet, ooh darlings. So a week for Ruby Violet. So drag is kind of a bit spontaneous. It's kind of a bit here and there. I've got a couple of kind of regular shows, kind of monthly shows. So I could have 4 gigs a week, sometimes in just a weekend. I could have 1. I could have a couple of weeks where I don't have anything. But say it's my busiest week, I generally have a show prepared, unless it's something new that I'm doing, like say a new bingo night or a new games night. Then a lot of preparation will go into that, and I'll find some new songs, learn some new tracks and stuff. But generally I kind of have my material there, so it's all on my iPod. I can just plug myself in and go. I like to get ready at home if I can. I just like that kind of space that kind of gets me ready, and I can kind of just focus on what I've got coming up. Rock up to the venue, chuck the rest of the clobber on, my wig, my frock, my knickers, and away I go for a good old night.
So you mentioned you like to prepare at home. Is that because you don't know what you're gonna find wherever you go?
Yeah, sometimes I've got changed in cubicles and toilets.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, it's sexy. Drag is so glamorous, darlings. Lighting is another huge one. I'm used to my own space, and I have it laid out where things are. I have got ready at venues before when there's been more of a dressing room, and it's quite nice to get ready with the other girls sometimes. But yeah, I just kind of like that that own space, and I know where my stuff is, and I can get it all together, and I'm not kind of rushing or having people walk in when I don't want to and stuff. So.
What about the venues where you perform? Can you tell us, I mean, like, the best and the worst that you've done?
Oh, God. I did perform in Hastings once to 5 people after a meat raffle.
Okay.
Yes, and they stayed out of pity. I died on my arse in that one. No, but I did get some good feedback, bless them. I do love performing in a good old theatre. It's nice. I like the setup of the theatre. It's my background. They're kind of my favourites. But I do love the old pubs and clubs. You rock up, you get ready upstairs in the bedroom of whoever's pub it is, and then come down a new person. Especially up and down the country, you meet a lot of different people, which is really cool. Quirky people. Yeah, quirky. That's a kind word for them.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
No, it's nice. It's really nice to meet different people and from different backgrounds and different stories. And I've been fortunate enough to kind of inspire people as well that kind of are scared of being themselves or coming out or whatever. So that's been quite nice.
Okay, so now in a more dark tone, have you had any big conflicts or funny conflicts?
Funny conflicts, dick pics, does that count as funny? We're allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Edit that out.
That sounds like your day to day, but
well, it is. Yeah, no, I do. I get a lot of it. I get a lot of it on my Instagram, and it's never nice willies either. No, conflict. We're living very much in a snowflake generation. So there has been some venues that have been a bit funny about the comedy or the humour or the jokes that I crack. So that's been a little bit of a challenge. It's a bloody drag show, darling. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what you get in a drag show. Yeah, don't turn up if you don't know. I did have one venue that complained that I was going to another gig afterwards, even though I'm only employed for them for an hour for my one set. But again, it's quite nice to kind of be in control of that, and especially as I've gone on, I've kind of started to know my worth and accept that I can do this, I know what I'm doing, and I've got control of that, so I can pick and choose and be like, no. So yes, I didn't go back there.
Now we want to know a bit more about what you studied, because whatever the assumption is, whatever you studied, it helped you or it drove you somehow into where you are now.
Absolutely, yeah. So I trained at the Brit School, darlings, with Jessie J and Adele. Yes, little name drop for you all there. Yes, I studied musical theatre at Brit School. And then, it was literally like the Fame School. We were literally in the canteen dancing and singing on tables and chairs and stuff. It was fabulous. I finally kind of flourished. That's when I first moved away from home. I just flourished in every way possible. And then I went to Bird College, Performing Arts, and got my degree there in musical theatre, well, dance and theatre performance. So I definitely say it helps me. Like when I used to say I'm a new queen and stuff, people would be like, oh, like what experience you had, blah blah blah. And then I'd rock up, do the show, and they go, oh, actually you're alright, you can sing, you can do it. I'm like, yeah, because I'm not new to performing. Yeah, I'm new to drag, but I know what I'm bloody doing. And it took me some time to even get to doing drag, but to get to that point as well as saying technique as well, as cheesy as all of that is, like if I know I'm not vocally up to it or I'm tired or whatever, I've learnt technique and how to get through a performance and be able to do that now.
Right.
So, thanks to training. So training definitely helps people.
So boys and girls, now you need to study in order to get there. So
work hard, play hard.
Yeah. Eat your vegetables.
Carrots.
Eat your
they
carrots.
help you see.
That was good. Yeah.
And pineapple makes your spunk taste sweeter.
So let's say that you started a year and a half-ish ago. Can you drive us through the first steps that you followed in order for you to get here today? Who you met, who you have to call, which venues you visited in order to get gigs? What did you do in order to start rolling the ball?
So I was very fortunate that a charity fundraising cabaret thing came up that was raising money to put on a new production of a new play that some friends of a friend had written. And as I said earlier, my best friend put me forward for it. I went along and I did it, and then from there I sort of went, okay, I can do this. And straight away, social media, as annoying as it is the way forward. Because we're constantly on our phones, though I do try and limit it. It's healthy to be away from your phone sometimes. And I set up a Ruby Instagram and just went from there really, and started contacting venues and saying, look, I'm a new drag queen, can I do this? Can I guest for you? Blah blah blah. Went to drag shows, met drag queens, guest spotted for them. So generally with drag you're not getting money to start with. You need to work for that. And I think that's important as well. You need to do that groundwork. I've always respected whatever job I've done, managers that have done that groundwork and worked their way up. And whereas sometimes people just come in and they get that money, and I don't respect that as much. So it's doing that groundwork, guesting, meeting, going out and seeing shows, talking to venues, starting up new nights in venues that don't necessarily have an LGBT scene.
Right. Some venues, it's clear they have drag shows or they have LGBT events, but how do you start in a new venue, one that doesn't have?
Just contact them, put forward your ideas. The worst anyone's ever going to say is no. I have been fortunate that people have seen me and one thing's sort of led to another at times, and I've got things that way. But yeah, if you want to start something new, do that groundwork, go out, give a venue a concept and say, look, our local area doesn't have an LGBTQ plus night, can I try this out, can I do this? There's going to be a lot of doors that slam in your face. There still are.
Yeah, so. But that shouldn't stop anyone.
No, it's perseverance, luck, just keep going.
Do you have to do any castings, or, how do you prove, you can call a venue and they can say, well, who are you? How do you demonstrate?
Get yourselves on video. A lot of venues want to see what you can do. I've been fortunate that some have sort of either been word of mouth or they've just trusted and taken a chance. Because of my background as well, I sort of used that. I've done cruise ships. I sort of said how I used to work on the cruise ships as a lead singer. So use what you got. But get videos, and in those guest spots, you're not getting paid. But they're bloody great because people can see you, you can practice, you can show off new things, and sometimes it doesn't always work, but it's a great space to do that. And you can get yourself on video and just get yourself a little, even if it's one video of you doing one song or whatever, or a bit of banter. But if you want to be fancy and get loads of stuff and edit all together, you can do that. But
like for instance, I remember I was lucky enough to see you at the Admiral Duncan.
You've seen me, stalker.
Yeah, of course, I'm always. Don't publish in Instagram otherwise. And that was great. Would you say that would be a type of venue where you would go and you would get the coverage on Instagram and the different social media?
Yeah, there's definitely different venues where you get more coverage or followers, and annoying as it is, but followers are important. The more followers, the more people are going to see you, the more you get out there, the more it gets shared, all of that kind of stuff.
What else are you doing now to carry on your career? What are you thinking of doing?
Working hard, darling.
Work
hard for the money, yeah, honey, honey. That's a Donna Summer song, if you don't know. Fabulous song.
They're young.
Are you all young? Am I old? Want to get somewhere that is more regular. I'm based out in Essex, so I really want to get stuff going around Essex and kind of be one of the faces of Essex. There's a few queens out there already. I want to be one of those. Just getting out there more, getting some more venues, touring up and down a little bit more. I've already got Wales and Edinburgh are booked.
All right.
Up there.
Mm.
I'm maybe looking at going abroad and trying some stuff abroad.
You have to go to Stitches.
To Stitches. Oh, I love Stitches.
You have to go to Stitches.
Yeah, even get myself in there. New York, I've got some opportunities there that I can perform there.
Really?
So,
Okay.
yeah, so it's fun.
Okay, future's looking bright.
Yeah, it's alright.
Oh,
It's
alright.
it's just having fun. I'm a man in a frock at the end of the day. I just want to have fun, meet people, go out there and hopefully entertain them.
No girls.
And if I
just
can
wanna
travel,
have fun.
we do. Girls just want to have fun.
Okay, right. Now you're gonna have to choose
Oh.
one of. Okay, let's say one. You can choose two, but hopefully only one. If you have to choose a reason for your success, would you choose luck, hard work, contacts, or money?
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh. Hard work.
You would say hard work.
Hard work. I think luck plays a huge part in anything,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't count on luck. To get lucky, you have to put in the hard work, I think.
What would you
Yeah.
say about contacts?
In drag contacts is, I guess, yeah, it's definitely. I mean, I think all of those are huge concoction
Mm-hmm.
of success.
Yeah.
For drag. Contacts, yeah, it's important. It leads to one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. That's how I've sometimes got things.
And what
Yeah.
about money? Because this ain't cheap.
No, she ain't. Well, she's cheap in other ways too.
But not in that way.
Costs a lot to look this cheap. You don't need to start out with a lot of money. It is an investment. If you go and see a drag show, you don't want some cheap ass Primark drag queen, or even worse. Actually, scrap that, because some things at Primark that are the labels available are quite good. And I do have some stuff from Primark, to be fair. Let's go with peacocks. Oh no, not peacocks. They're like a cheap Primark. So yes, you don't need a lot of money to start out to look good, but you know, to become successful and to be, you know, a top-notch drag queen, you do need to invest. You need to look good and have good frocks. Makeup-wise, practice, practice, practice. I'm still not there, exactly where I want to be. I've improved and stepped up, and I continue to. But essentially, I just look like a clown. And yeah, but you can start out without a huge amount of money.
Okay. And this is the final question. It's not the end of the interview, it's just the final question.
Oh.
So, what is your next step? What is your next dream? So, now you are working almost full-time as a drag queen. What's the next step? What's the dream?
Dream to conquer the world. No, I would
Twerk the world. Oh, no.
twerk the world.
Twerk the world.
Work.
Work.
Oh, don't. That's too American. No.
We're English. Not
Yeah.
me, but
No, you're
yes,
not English.
I'm adopted.
Are you?
I'm a bastard. I'm a bastard English.
I'm a bastard child. No, I'm not actually. I was born in wedlock. So the next steps, Ruby, I would love to have my own full one-woman show with a big band, some sexy boy dancers, and fabulous guest acts,
Okay.
with loads of reveals and costume changes.
That's good.
Like old school, like, you know, Johnny LaRue's put on a good old variety kind of show, and I would love to kind of bring that old school back a little bit, because we've kind of we've got that RuPaul generation, which is fabulous. I love RuPaul, I love all of them on there, but English drag, it's an older tradition than that, and I think to be able to bring something a bit more traditional back would be fabulous. I'd love to perform abroad, do more abroad, tour a little bit more, and eventually, yeah, go full time with it. I'm almost there, but keep working.
But that's good. I mean, you've done, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to interview you precisely, because in a year and a half, look where you got. That's not
Here,
easy.
in my spare room with him.
There you go. We don't know what's gonna happen after the interview. But yeah, I mean, it's very impressive, and it's honestly, it's your talent, your hard work, and yeah, it's absolutely all that. So it's a bravo. So I think lots of people can learn from you, from your experiences, and you should be able to inspire them.
I hope so, darling. I hope so.
I'm sure you will. So just before we wrap up, is there anything that you would like to say to the people that are watching us, to the younger generations, or the newer generations, let's say?
I would say work hard, play hard, you need to put in time. You need to put in time and effort. Practice, practice, practice. Go to as many drag shows as possible. Get inspired. Meet people. Go out and meet people. Not just drag queens either, like, you know, venues and just general people and
career coaches.
Yeah, exactly. You learn. No, you do. You learn from other people and other experiences, and it kind of makes me a bit more humble at times. It grounds me, and I can use it in my stories, in my shows. Because sometimes other people's lives are more exciting than yours. Yes, no, go out, work hard, play hard, and just have fun. Have fun. Lots of fun. Like we're gonna have after this.
Correct. Thank you, Ruby. Guys, I mean, this has been pretty much it. If you have any questions for Ruby, please leave them down below from the video. And below. You can follow me on Instagram on @SaysTheReal, and you can follow Ruby in
RubyViolet69.
And if you want to know anything more about the venues, where can they find that information?
You can follow me on RubyViolet69, or there's a great app called Drag R.
Okay, thanks very much, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you very much, Ruby. Bye! Download the app Drag R and follow Ruby to be up to date on all her performances.